Alright, the back of this board is not too dirty, but I'm going to give it a quick wipe with some 99.99% pure isopropyl. I should use a toothbrush, shouldn't I? Yeah, it's just gonna... Actually, there is some stuff coming off. This is an old toothbrush I just use for non-toothbrushy related tasks. We dip it in the isopropyl. Oh, we're gonna do the underside first. Yeah! I'm not gonna be too fussy because I really don't think this is too bad. Just trying to get rid of any residue that might be a bit conductive, contributing to all the crackling and hissing and strange noises we got going on. Not the actual problem I'm trying to fix, but a problem that I might as well fix. I just wiped this blank board that was used to insulate the contacts from the chassis, and look, that's what came off. I could have just flipped it and used the other side, but I've wiped both. Whatever. Now, we did have another breakout. Where is it? This pin there to the grid of the driver tube. That's not a problem. We'll put that back in as well. We're making our list, checking it twice. Before I go moving any of these grounds around, I think what I'm going to do is replace this filter cap, which hasn't been replaced yet. Also, on the diagram, the plate load resistors on this tube, which is the first stage of the clean channel and the first stage of the overdrive channel. They're both 460k, where are they? There it is, down in there. And it's bypassed with a cap, which also isn't on the diagram. A little ceramic cap down there. I don't know whether to take that out or not. Maybe. Kind of wondering why these resistors are way up in the air like that. I'm going to have to check the drawing. They look like they've been changed, and someone just couldn't be bothered to get in there, you know, so they just did it from up here. See if they're the right value. If they are, put them down a bit more neatly. I'll do the same with that cap too, but I think I'm going to pull them out so I can get in there and clean the board a bit as well. Yeah, let's do that. Right, I had to go out and buy cotton wool swabs because they're pretty much useless for everything except this, so I don't have any. There are people who put these things in their ears. They deserve everything that happens to them. I'm using eyeshadow. Look at that. Look at that. That's not going to focus on that. I need to put it down here. We're on manual focus. Everyone should be on manual focus. I just heard something falling over. I'm not going to go and investigate. Put a nice fat blob of solder on the iron for thermal conductivity. That was quick. Now I'll cut that leg short. Let's see if we can keep hold of the stub. I hope I don't cut this too short. There we go, that'll do. We'll try and get this bent roughly to the right size. Yeah, I might even tin the ends because I'm feeling special. The ends, the leads. The ends justify the leads though. That's where I got confused. I don't know if anyone else ever bothers tinning the leads and like resistors and shit. Do I bother? I don't even know if this is something I do. Doing it now though. Oh, I just went cross-eyed for a second. Here we go. I really don't appreciate people hucking the ends of these things before they solder them in. He's going to live down like that, so we're going to cut quite a bit off these legs. Now I'm going to put this fella back in here. I'm just going to do that and melt it, shove him down in there, good and deep. As they say, it's better to cut too much off because you can always put some back on later. Let's not forget that fella. Oh wait, we forgot this fella. This is going to be a finger burner. This is so awkward with the tripod in the way too. Right, that's... I'm going to wait till I'm absolutely sure it's really melted. There we go. It's not coming in. Ah, there it goes. It's making that squeaking noise. Grindy squeaky. That means we're in. I think what I'm going to do here is straighten the leg out so I can hold the cap, shove him in like that, and then we'll worry about the other fella. This island is getting a bit crowded. I can't find a place to... I can't get it in the hole, it's too big. Oh, the tip's all dirty again. Alright, I'm going to swap hands. Left hand under the tripod. Oh, do you know what? That's closer to the end of the chassis than I like. I'll just lift this up. Right, there you go, that's going to work. Kind of. Well, what next? Plate resistor. Oh god, how am I going to get to this thing? Seamless edit. Alright, let's pan down then and adjust the focus. Do we focus on the tip? Let's focus on the tip. You should always focus on the tip. Put a bit of blob on there. Oh, I cannot see anything. The light is on the wrong side. I'd be done by now if I wasn't filming. I can't see. Alright, that'll do. Right hand under the tripod. Everything in between my eyes and what I need to see. Yeah. And between the light and the thing I need to be illuminated. There we go. Come on, melt. Melt. 1, 2, 3, melt. Use your psychic powers with me at home. This does not sound like Eerie Killer. The end of this. I used to break off a piece of solder and hold it in my teeth. And then I got paranoid that there'd be some kind of electrical fault. So I stopped doing that. I could go over all of these joints, making sure, heat them up, make sure none of them are cold, but I don't want to do that. I just imagine parts popping out of the holes, and I spend more time putting them back in than... Ugh. No, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Alright, my first ground point was under the board, which I don't like, down there. I'm going to put it over here where I can get at it in future. I'm thinking of moving the board back a little bit to make more room, but I don't really want to. Rather than just bolt down a whole shed load of these tags, I soldered 2 of them together and connected them with a piece of wire. I'm going to do another one. We'll do it on camera. These little tags are already tinned, but I'm going to tin them more so that I can stick them together electrically. I'm not going to do anything without solder. There's a piece of solder there, look. We'll use that. Just going to lie that one down and do it. I'm also going to have to find another reel of solder. I'm just picking up scraps and using them. You really can't get in too close with this camera without things going out of focus. So I might get a macro lens at some point. It's a cheap one. Yeah, there's that. We give this a bit of a clip. Now I'm going to bend it into shape. They should now be soldered together. That's one fewer mechanical connection masquerading as an electrical one. Right, got myself 4mm nut here with a little non-slip grippy little washer thing on there. I'm going to feed that up, put another one on the other side, then our terminal for our grounds, then bolt it down with a nylock nut. I've already cleaned the chassis around the hull of all the oxidation. So there it is, bolted down. And this wire's tinned, so now I can just connect all my grounds onto that wire. Just put a little hook in them and solder them on there. I think the trick will be to solder one without the others popping off. I don't really want to wrap them around, but I guess I could. I can always clip them off later if I need to. Let's put all the grounds that should be on this now, which includes, let's get you off the tripod. These fellas here. I think that one too, I will have to check. And there's some others that aren't where they should be. Alright, all the grounds that were over here were grounded to the chassis under that transformer, which I think is a terrible, terrible idea. Also the safety, the earth itself, the mains earth was grounded to the same point, which I also don't like. Here's going to be the new point for many, many reasons, but mainly because there was already a hole there. I've lifted these off ground. I'm just going to solder them straight to it. In fact, I think I don't like having so much lead on. I'm going to take them off and shove them through the holes. I don't even know how much you can see. These filter caps, they're now grounded over here, all the way over there by the input jack, all the way over by the input jack, which is over that way. The power tube cathodes are all grounded separately, which is also not what I want. I'm going to run a wire, separate wire from each one to my ground over here, and I'm going to use another one of these little dealies. And there should be a ground. Yeah, the transformer has a ground as well. I'm wondering if it's making a decent contact with ground now that I've sprayed it. I'm assuming it would be with this. That's got to be connected inside somewhere decent. It's not relying on, you know, just the body being bolted in place. We can test that actually. While I'm here with my flashlight, look at this. Don't know if you can see that. That's loose. That's loose. I think I just plain forgot. Might be where some of the humming's coming from. A bit of play in it, so I'm going to tighten it down. Yay me. Also, I don't know why I did this, look. These are the wires from the output trans to the speaker jack. They're outside the body. I wanted to just make room. I was planning on grouping them together and then just taping them down under some gaffer tape or something. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter if they're inside either though, so